Oh, hey there. You should really learn about this AI course I have been developing. You can create full-fledged content for YouTube in just 2 weeks' time, and you will be creating one video each day. Hey, I just finished my 8-hour shift job in just 2 hours with the help of AI, and I can teach you how.
Hey, okay, hold on to your horses for a bit. I know that AI did become very popular, AI caught up in popularity very soon, but it doesn't mean that it is still that popular. Because, hold on, we have some news. It has been seen that for the first time in months after its launch, ChatGPT is experiencing a decline in the number of active users. It is down by 9.7% almost for the app as well as the website. Now, the jobs of many copywriters, many artists, illustrators, content writers, and so on were being seen in the light of doubt. People were saying that we are soon going to be replaced by AI, that there are so many jobs which are going to be replaced by AI. Programmers are going to write complete program. Oh, wait. That didn't really happen as fast as it was going to happen, right? Or no, I'm right about this. But see, AI is definitely the next big revolution in terms of computing. But the work which artists, creators, content creators, writers, copywriters, the work which they do, it is original most of the time. And even if it is derived from someone else's work, we provide the due credit to that person. It is not that we are just, picking up content from here, pasting it there, and just calling it a day. No, we do credit the original artist for it. But somewhere along the line, I think the major large language models made a mistake. You see, the collective information which was available on the internet, it is free, but with some limitations. Now, I post my artworks and whatever I'm creating onto the internet. It is something which I have created and I am sharing it with the world. That doesn't really give anyone the right to use it without permission, to use it for their own commercial benefits. No. So that is pretty much what happened. All of the work that AI is creating is based upon pre-existing work. ये कोई नई चीज़ नहीं है. AI आज के दुनिया में जो AI हमारे पास प्रेजेंट है, these are LLMs, जिनको लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स कहा जाता है. लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स बेसिकली इंफॉर्मेशन को गैदर करने के बाद उसी इंफॉर्मेशन रिपोजिटरी में से आपके क्वेश्चन के लिए बेस्ट सूटेबल सोल्यूशन निकाल के लाता है, आपके प्रॉम्प्ट के लिए बेस्ट सूटेबल इमेज निकाल के लाता है. इट जनरेट्स एन इमेज from a collection of images, from a collection of information, a pool of data. अब इस डेटा पूल को क्रिएट करने के लिए AI companies ने probably best route follow नहीं किया. As you might have heard that there are class action lawsuits being filed against the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman. And according to Business Insider, there has been a major backlash from big social media giants and artists as well. 2 authors have also sued ChatGPT for having ingested their whole books into the language model. And this is clearly a violation of the copyright law, because no one in this world, even if their book was published online, would want that their book be distributed for free. And again, not just free. You are hiding your major language model behind paywalls. Yes, there are paid services in case of AI. You cannot use any of these AI for free. Like pretty much none of them are free, the good ones. They are hidden behind a paywall. So what have they basically done? They have taken information from the internet. जो भी उनके पास अवेलेबल था, आर्टिस्ट्स का डेटा, राइटर्स का डेटा, ये सारा डेटा उन्होंने पूल किया. उन्होंने एक लैंग्वेज मॉडल बनाया और अभी उस सर्विस को यूज़ करने के लिए हम उन्हें पे करें. बट दे नेवर पेड अस. What about that? आप अगर चाहे तो कोई भी इमेज जनरेटर यूज़ करके किसी भी दूसरे आर्टिस्ट के स्टाइल में एक पेंटिंग या फिर एक इलस्ट्रेशन बना सकते हैं. यू कैन टाइप दैट ओके मेक दिस इलस्ट्रेशन इन द स्टाइल ऑफ दिस आर्टिस्ट एंड वो AI आपको एक आर्टवर्क बना के देगा. रिसेंटली ये भी देखा गया था कि उन जनरेटेड आर्टवर्क्स पे उस आर्टिस्ट का साइन भी था, क्योंकि उन इमेजेस को जिनको यूज़ किया गया था उस AI मॉडल को ट्रेन करने के लिए, what happened was it picked up the signature of the artist also. तो जब उस लैंग्वेज मॉडल को कमांड दिया गया कि तुम इस आर्टिस्ट के स्टाइल में बनाओ, तो उसने उस आर्टिस्ट का साइन भी कॉपी कर लिया. एंड दैट इज़ वेरी वेरी सीरियस कंसर्न. AI data scraping and training on this data has become a very prevalent problem, it seems, in the current days. There has been an open letter by the Authors Guild of USA to obtain, consult and credit and fairly compensate authors and creators for their work, because it is all copyrighted material which they are using to train their AI. And this open letter was signed by 2,000 plus people. And apart from this, the major concern is a 157-page legal complaint on data being stolen, which proposes a full-fledged class action lawsuit that OpenAI is using data to train its large language models to replicate human speech, human behavior. And despite there being, yes, this is a concern, क्योंकि इस दुनिया में बहुत सारे मेथड्स है जिससे आप डेटा यूज़ कर सकते हैं. अगर मैं चाहूँ तो मैं किसी बुक का, किसी भी अदर आर्टिस्ट का कोई इमेज या फिर कोई आर्टिकल मैं यूज़ कर सकता हूँ, बट देयर आर सेट प्रोटोकॉल्स. मैं उसका लाइसेंस परचेज कर सकता हूँ, मैं उस ऑथर से कंसेंट ले सकता हूँ, मैं उनसे परमिशन मांग सकता हूँ, मैं पब्लिशिंग हाउस से परमिशन मांग सकता हूँ, एंड आई कैन यूज़ दैट डेटा. बट what really happened in the case of these large language models was that the data was just taken away from the internet. They used it and they never credited the artist. They never took consent from the publisher. And that is why they are facing a lawsuit now. If you have been following the news, तो फिर आपको पता होगा कि Reddit ने recently announce किया है कि वो अपने API में कुछ changes लाएंगे, and they will be hiding their API behind a paywall for third-party users. So what Reddit is asking the big companies is to pay up. आप पे कीजिए, आप हमारा डेटा लीजिए, आप हमारे डेटा को यूज़ कीजिए अपने लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स को ट्रेन करने के लिए, बट provide a payment for that. Now this further highlights how tech companies have accumulated huge amounts of data, and it is almost without permission, without consent of content creators, artists, writers, and so on. The New York Times points this is the first time, as we have seen in the case of Reddit, that a social media networking site has announced that they will be charging these huge tech companies, these huge AI companies, for all their data, the data which they have been scraping without permission, probably for, I can't say for how long. And I think the scenario is changing. Now, coming to our field, art and artists, it is concerning that this had gone on for so long, because the language model is already trained on many things, but and there's a big but here, that it cannot really create original content. It cannot create original content without further inputs. It is not yet sentient, as I have said earlier. So it is ultimately us who are the real creators, because we can create original works of art. The day, when we were thinking that, AI is stealing everything and people were getting demotivated, that is not really what should happen, because what you should feel proud of is the fact that AI language models, AI image generators, have trained off the data which was produced by artists. and it is just nothing without this data. Inventions and new techniques, all these things, innovation, it still takes human beings, because we have the power of creating new things, just from the void. And that is the thing about art, कि आप नई चीज़ें बना सकते हैं. आर्ट में आपको लिमिटेशंस आ सकते हैं in terms of your skill, but your imagination, it is boundless. There are no bounds to what you can think of. आपकी सोच, आपकी creativity endless है. And that is what defines an artist. Endless creativity and passion for art. तो मैं आप सबको urge करता हूँ कि yes, AI is a growing trend. So keep an eye out कि AI में क्या क्या developments हो रहे हैं. How, as an artist, you can use it. There have been many videos on the internet where people have used AI image generators to create images and taken reference from these images. Now remember, even if you are taking reference from images, you should be crediting the source. And sometimes artists just forget to do it. But when you are using AI, it is also kind of a gray area, because all the data is already scraped off from somewhere else. So you might find troubles getting the information. So I'm not really endorsing the use of AI for creating reference images, but it's something which you can do. You can just slightly, derive your work from it, or even just create your own ideas, which is the best thing you can do. And remember that if there is ever a day when people start saying that, oh, your job is literally like at risk of being replaced, you're at risk of being replaced, always remember, it will almost never be applicable to artists, to content creators, to creators, to authors. Because listen up, you guys, you are the creators of original content. Take pride in your work and don't ever be scared of any kind of machine, of any kind of artificial intelligent entity replacing you, because you, my friend, are irreplaceable. So keep your spirits high, stay creative, and take care. See you all in the next one. Peace.